Hey guys, how you doing? It's Rick Matsoko Terre here on Morning Meditations, talking about the journey of leadership, personal development, and personal growth. Hope you're doing so well today. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day, so to speak. It's great. It's great. It's great today. I'm a bit dressed up more than usual. Yeah, I was just out doing a little bit of work, doing a bit of a photo shoot and blah blah blah. So watch this space. I want to take a time again to just thank you guys who are listening to me. Day in day out. You guys are the reason why I put this out. So, give me back your comments, feedback. You should tell me what you want to hear. Tell me the kind of things you want me to speak to you about. You can feel free to ask questions. Give me some feedback on, whether you want, how's this format and stuff. We're changing a few things. Maybe from next week, some of the shows and things we do next week, you're gonna see a little bit more. I'm putting a little bit more production value into the show as opposed to right now. Right now, we were just really out there about putting the content and seeing if people like the content that we're giving. So please be sure to give us a comment, give us a like, share. Let me know that what I'm doing is helpful to you. We really, really appreciate the attention. So today on Morning Meditation, we are talking about the fact that failure is a necessary step. Failure is a necessary step in the learning process. In fact, you should look for it. So many people are afraid to go for stuff because they're afraid to fail. But I find that those of us who lean into failure and say, hey, let me fail quickly and fail fast so I know what doesn't work and actually create the things that work, those are the guys who get to the top. I love to see parallels in. I'm a big thinker. I love to think, and if you look at the nations of the world, look at the nations in the so-called West and everything, and the nations that are successful, you will see that these are nations that are much older. The civilizations in their current form are much older, and so they have had a chance to do the wrong things they needed to do. So, for example, we compare the American democracy that we have right now compared to maybe Zimbabwean democracy that has only been since 1984. So the American democracy is what, 400 or more years old, and the Zimbabwean one is like 30. And what we have is, the Americans have had a chance to try out loads of things. There are loads of things in their history. If you look at them, there are things in their history where they did fail. Slavery, massive failure of the human condition. When you look at the Civil War, the American Civil War, that's a big failure. How they, even right now, their democracy is evolving. Being able to the way the Supreme Court, even right now, keeps on changing things because they're realizing that, yeah, with time, things have to be changed. And yet, we are, I look at a country like Zimbabwe and realize, okay, they're going through their failures right now, and they need to, learn from those failures and see, okay, maybe having the same person in power for 30 years, I don't know, maybe it isn't such a good idea. But hey, you have to learn from your mistakes, and I have a big feeling that the next generations are going to reap from these things we are learning right now. So if we take these things and put them into our own personal lives, learning, be patient with your failures, be patient with yourself, be patient with your failures, because those failures, as long as you know document it, like make sure you actually take time to think on what happened and think about how you failed, and then seeing what you could do better and really, really reviewing what happened, you can have a great you can really come up with great results from that. I love Eric Worre, has network marketing pro fame. Has a great technique he uses called plan, review, do. Take a look at the book Go Pro. The 7 skills of a professional network marketer by Eric Worre. And you will see how he speaks about, when you plan something, you execute it, then you go back and review what you did. That way, when you do it again, great things will come out. So, um, I really kind of want to just encourage you to be, don't be afraid to fail. My industry, network marketing, is actually very famous for this because a lot of times people like to look at, people who get, good results pretty quickly. What we find is that usually those people have had an experience of network marketing before this one, and usually they had a failure there, maybe not even their own, maybe the company they signed up with wasn't really good, or just wasn't really prepared for some things, and then maybe they went bankrupt or whatever, some things happened. And when those people come in and they engage with the right company and they just get going, they, because of those lessons they had, they it looks like they just had a flash success, but no, they haven't. In fact, they have they have done a lot. They've been doing a lot. A lot has happened behind the scenes where they learn from their failures and things happened. And you know what? I want to encourage you that your failure is not the end. If 2015 was not the best for you, 2016, as long as you learn lessons, 2016 is going to only be better. In If January was not the best and your goals that you had for 2016 seem to have been derailed, don't worry about that, guys. 2016, the rest of 2016 is going to be amazing. So let me know what you think. Let me know, have you been, are you looking forward to learning from your failures going forward in February for the rest of 2016? This is Rick signing off. Thanks again. Bye.